Effort unreceived. Effort unreceived. I mean, you can hear it, right? That you're doing something and you don't feel appreciated. That's the meaning of it. So it's ungratefulness, but from the other part. So the other part, you have busted your ass. You have worked your ass off. You're doing something. And the recipient or someone that is really close to you, otherwise it couldn't have become this trigger, just went, no, thank you. No, thank you. And that, my friend, it starts a freaking loop in your subconscious mind of, well then, okay, well, there's no point in even trying then. Oh, can you hear it? Do you recognize this? Hit me with an emoji. Hit me with something. Show me something if this, oh then, well then, okay. Mama busting her ass on Christmas and no help. And maybe she doesn't even want, she says that she doesn't need help, but and then someone complains, usually a child. A child may have been me sometimes, you just want to eat the meatballs because we're Swedish. All of us here are Swedish, I think. So, we want the meatballs as kids, not, fancy dishes. I don't think I've ever had a Swedish friend that actually liked herring, pickled herring, or smoked salmon. It's like always on Swedish holiday tables. But I swear to God, I think it's made for tourists or something. Like, I'm the only Swedish person I know that likes it, besides maybe my dad. I don't know. It's interesting. So, effort unreceived. Effort unreceived, it's another one of those underdog trapped emotions. And it's just there, lurking beneath it all. Like with wishy-washy, wishy-washy isn't like, abandonment, like we talked about in the first video. Abandonment is fucking there in your face. Abandonment, remember how we said it's a big fucking black hole, isn't it? But effort unreceived is that little, no, I'm not even going to try. They don't care. It's also the feeling of, it relates to imposter syndrome, actually. All the trapped emotions in emotion code, of course, they link together. So that's why my videos, they will contain a little bit of repetition. There will be, because they're on the same chart, aren't they? The frequencies match to a certain degree. So effort unreceived is definitely imposter syndrome. Definitely. You're just not expecting anybody to believe in you. You're like, no, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out that me, the biggest joke that is pretending to know something. Oh my goodness. I was thinking now, right before I started this video, I was like, oh shit, Martina, a third video about trapped emotions. Yeah, guess what? You'll be sitting there on your own. And, and then, you know what I told that voice? I was like, hello, voice. Even though maybe I will be alone, I find the trapped emotions fascinating. And I have promised myself to create a little Instagram library of the trapped emotions because it's interesting. It's interesting. And maybe other people will find it interesting. And then we can dork out on emotion code and trapped emotions together. And if nobody finds it interesting, guess what? Critical voice, so what? So what? Nothing happens. Nothing actually happens. And then the voice kind of has to say, touche. Nothing happens. When you just grab that voice of creative insecurity, effort unreceived, wishy-washy, and when you tell it, what's going to happen? Show me your worst case scenario. Show me. What the hell? No, but I might die. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Ooh, murdered by Instagram live feature. Yes. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to be just fine. So, I'm glad you're saying that trapped emotions are interesting. They are. I can dork out endlessly. Trapped emotions are just this fascinating puzzle that make up a person. And when you understand the trapped emotions, you understand the person. And, becoming a healer is freaking kind of simple. It's easy. When you see the patterns, when you sense the patterns. That's why, for those of you who saw me on Swedish podcasts, Swedish lives with other people, I've been live with Australian podcasters too. You may have seen me live interact with the audience, and they said, I have this symptom. And because I've done emotion code and body code for 10 years, I remember the pattern. I've seen it. And I can indeed quite quickly say, oh yeah, it's usually this and that underlying reason. People are like, holy shit, that resonates. Shit, never thought of it that way. No, because you haven't dorked out for 10 years like I have. So, I'm glad to be of service. So hello, all new people. Hello, we're talking trapped emotions. We're talking about effort unreceived, mama busting her ass at Christmas, and how we can send mama love, we can send ourselves love and appreciate ourselves. That is actually, besides removing the trapped emotion, effort unreceived, when you can, while you do it, if you do it on someone else, if you have the emotion code chart and you have a little bit of skills with muscle testing and healing, you can send love, specifically love, you transmute it. So you say, okay, delete and eliminate that trapped emotions, and I replace it with love. I bless your soul. I send love, and I visualize how this loving light flows to the person. So I see them on my screen, and I just send this white loving light to the person. And I just tell our angels, okay, and now it's replaced. It's love. So that the person at that age has love. So have you been interested in animal psychology? Yeah, it is interesting how everything is connected with trapped emotions, and how the subconscious mind has this constant input of information from the conscious. And the older you get, the more programs there are. But when we go back in time in hypnosis with emotion code and body code and other healing modalities, and you just undo the programming at the root, when you were 2 years old, when you were in the womb even, then it just like little bubbles. All of those situations that were created, they burst, and the triggers and the physical symptoms will just disappear. Like what I told you about this client who'd also listened to my totally free on my YouTube channel, Magic Shop Meditation. And that the dentist today, he looked at the x-rays and he said the cavities have disappeared. And this girl, she's not making it up. She's not trying something. There's no money exchanging hands. Like, she was, I've heard this before. So to me, it's like, oh yeah, that again. Yeah, I've heard it before. That healing work just heals your teeth, even though it shouldn't happen. I've never had a dentist who believed this, that this could happen, but she is one of the many that is living proof. So, yeah. So, okay. What were we talking about? We're talking effort unreceived. So I'm thinking, because there is another trapped emotion, and but it's a bit of a heavy one. So it's kind of a little bit of a almost a trigger warning because now things are going to be heavy a little while, okay?